Hi, my name is Maddie Mills Craig, and I am a sophomore in Marketing 300. And in this class, there was a lot of things that I did not know about when coming into this class. I kind of really didn't know what marketing was in general. I've heard about the term for a long time, but I really didn't really understand what marketing was. And so, going through all the chapters, going through discussions, and really helped teach me what marketing does and what a marketed person does. And so some of the things I really didn't know about was all the different parts of like the product, the placements, the price, and the advertisement, the publicity. I didn't really know much about that kind of stuff. And so one thing I really liked about learning this class is what each one of those parts of the systems are, and understanding what they're used for and what your job as a person in the market field does when engaging with all the aspects. And so I think of my favorite part of things I learned definitely had to be the prices section. I really liked learning about the different pricing tools. I like learning about the different sales people and their jobs. But my favorite part was probably chapter 17, where we learn about different price objectives. We learned about different strategies that people in the marketplace use to better sell their goods. And so I knew about discounts, but I didn't really know anything about skimming prices or different strategies people use. So like one example is like how Kohl's always says that everything's on sale, even though it's not really a sale. You're paying the market price, but they're acting like it's on sale. And I always knew that they did that, but I didn't know that was an actual like marketing tactic. And so it was really cool learning more about that kind of stuff. And then another really cool thing to learn about was the product life cycle. I thought it was really cool that each product goes from being new to being everyone knows about it to being mature to the point where it's also declining. And it was really cool learning about how each part of the life cycle you have to handle the product differently and use a different tactic. So I said that was really, really cool. So I enjoyed learning about the product life cycle as well. The market research I liked that. It was pretty interesting. I like learning about how focus groups can help companies be able to actually market their items better, because it allows them to dive into important questions, allows them to see exactly what the issues are with the product versus like how you think it's going to work versus how it actually will work. And so I thought those were all really cool things to learn about. And then I really liked learning about the different dimensions of data, how there's volume, variety, velocity, and veracity. And I thought that was really cool that we learned, because I never heard about these things until this class, and how knowing each part of the data and how to use it's really important. And then we talked about analysis a lot too. That was one part I was surprised about, is how much you need to use analysis. Such as one of the most recent chapters, we learned about how there's a bunch of types of analysis and how this can help people in the market learn about their company and their product and how to better diminish inefficiencies and that kind of stuff. So I thought it was really cool to learn about. Some things that I already knew about. I knew a lot about monopolies, oligopolies, free market, public market, that kind of stuff. And I knew a lot about that because of my econ class I took last year. And so it was cool touching a little bit about that in different aspects. And then I knew that markets were difficult to get into in general for a company to enter a new market. And I knew that they offer a lot of different opportunities from profit-wise, that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff I knew about. And I also knew a lot about the differences of marketing to different countries. That's kind of what I want to do in the future. So I knew that it's really important to understand the different cultures before you take your product and move into a whole new country. So for this class, what I know I can use and apply to my future is, like I said earlier, I want to do more international kind of business work. And so in this class, we learned a lot about how companies should operate when they go overseas. We learn a lot about the ethical issues and a lot of the controversies. I think those are really important things to keep in mind, especially for the future. And then what I really liked about this class so far, I really like that you can work at your own pace here. You don't have to follow a certain schedule. There's a certain schedule, but if you want to work ahead, you can work ahead. You can get as far as ahead you like. I like the idea of knowing what there's coming up, so I have a better idea and I can better organize myself, especially since it is an online class. That's one thing that I have difficulties with other online classes, keeping myself on track. But here you can just sit down and get it all out if you want to. So that's one of the things I really like about the class. And yeah, thank you.